Hi everyone, check my math to see if I'm doing this correctly. 6 times 7 is 42. Next, I drop the 4 minus divided by 8 minus 7 divided by 8. 42 divided by 8 goes first. I don't know. I write it in a fraction form. And I can break this down further. So half of 42. So half of 4 is 2. Half of 2 is 1. So it's 21 over. Half of 8 is 4, so, or 8 divided by 2 is 4, so 21 over 4 it is, and that cannot be broken down further, and then I'll write the other numbers in fraction form. So 4 over 1 minus 21 over 4 minus 7 over 1 divided by 8 over 1. Division goes first, so I keep the first fraction. This is the keep, change, flip method. Next, I change division to multiplication. And lastly, I flip the second fraction. So the 1 goes on top and the 8 goes below. And then 7 times 1, I multiply across. 7 times 1 is 7 over. 1 times 8 is 8. And 7 over 8 cannot be broken down further. Next, I'll write in 7 over 8. And I'll erase the top numbers for more space. And you solve the math problem from left to right, and we have the same operation. They're both subtraction. So I'm using the butterfly method because the denominators are different. So I am subtracting the first two fractions. So here is the wings of the butterfly, and here is the antennas, and the body always gives you the denominator. So 1 times 4 is 4. Next, we multiply what's inside the wings and then write the results above the antenna. So 4 times 4 is 16. Next, 1 times 21 is 21. Next, I subtract 16 minus 21. Notice the 16 is a small number and the 21 is a big number. So what I like to do is just write it like this: positive 16 minus positive 21, and then change it to addition. So then I can use the additional rule. So I keep the first number, change the operation from subtraction to addition, and lastly, change the positive to a negative. So it's a negative 21. And then you apply the rule, which states any time that you're adding two numbers with different signs, you subtract them both and keep the sign of the bigger number. So 21 is bigger than 16, so the result is going to be negative. Next, I subtract 21 minus 16 is 5, right? So I'll do this and do this. 11, drop 6, that is 5. 1 minus 1 is 0. So yes, the numerator is negative 5, and this cannot be broken down further. Next, I'll erase all this for space and write the negative 5 over 4 larger minus 7 over 8. 7 over 8 equals, and notice again, the denominators are different. So yes, I am using the butterfly method. So here is the first wing, the second wing, here is the antennas, and here's the body. 4 times 8, so that's 32, right? Because 8 times 2 is 16, plus 16, that's 12, 32. So that's correct, 32. And next, I multiply negative 5 times 8, so that's negative 40. Don't forget the negative sign next to the 5. 4 times 7 is 28. And so next, I subtract negative 40 minus positive 28, and then I change it to addition. So I keep the first number, change the operation from subtraction to addition, and then change the sign from positive to negative. So it's negative 28. And then you apply the additional rule, which states anytime you're adding two numbers with the same sign, just add them both and keep the same sign. So 40 plus 28, so that's 8. 4, 5, 6, so 6, and keep the sign. So it's negative 68. Did I do something wrong? Huh, that's right. Yeah, that's right, I think. All right, let's continue. And yeah, we can break this down further. So half of 68, so let me just write let me just write it here. Negative, well, it's going to be negative. So half of 68. So what I do is I half the 6, which is 3. Half of 8 is 4. So that's 34 over. Half of 32 is 16. And then what's half of 34? 17. 17 plus 17 is 34. And then half of 16 is 8. And that's it. You can't break this down further. 17 over 8 is your answer. Next, I'll use long division to figure out the decimal answer. So I'll write the first answer here. And then you tell me in the comment section down below if this is correct or not. And here's the long division symbol, and I'll use a different color. And the 17, that's the dividend, goes inside. The 8 goes outside, that's the divisor. You can fit 8 into 17 twice, right? Because 8 times 2 is 16. And 17 minus 16 is 1. You cannot fit 8 into 1, so the 1 needs to borrow a 0. So I drop the 0, give it to the 1. Now the 1 becomes 10. You can fit 8 into 10 one time. 1 times 8 is 8. And 10 minus 8 is 2. You cannot fit 8 into 2. So the 2 needs to borrow a 0. And now the 2 becomes 20. You can fit 8 into 20 twice. 8 times 2 times 8 is, or 8 times 2 is 16. And 20 minus 16 is 4. The 4 needs to borrow 0 because you cannot fit 8 into 4. So the 4 becomes 40. You can fit 8 into 40 5 times. 5 times 8 is 40. And 40 minus 40 is 0. So your mixed number answer is the whole number 2. The remainder 1 goes above the fraction bar, and then 8 goes below the fraction bar. So it's 2 1 over 8, or 2.125. And there you go. If these are correct, please tell me in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.